I was born music and art. Folk. My father loved Bob Dylan, Neil Young. He sang Thrasher to put me to sleep. Ever since I was born, I listened to Subterranean Homesick Blue and Mr. Tambourine Man. And the only reason why I am not called Pieta is that my mother wanted Catherine or Emily. You know, while she was pregnant, she read and was pretty impressed by Wuthering Heights. My father voted for Emily. My parents were always arguing, and in every argument they always talked about divorce. I learned to isolate myself. When they started arguing, I went away. He was a musician and she was a theater director. We traveled through the world because of that. We never remained in one place for more than a year. That was bad for all three of us. I think their arguments were about that.
Let's go, Emily. Mommy, yeah. I want to be a ballerina like them. If we stay here at least a year, maybe. Let's go.
But it didn't happen. We kept moving around the world. I studied ballet for a year in each city, a different school every year. I can say that I didn't have friends. I grew up stateless. It's not a problem to be born in a country and be raised in another one. You have a state, the ground you were raised on, roots. I've never had those things. I was born in Brazil and I wandered around the world since I was 4 years old. Sometimes I joke that I am not a no man's land, but a no land's man. Je suis une apatride. I've been to everywhere. The United States, England, Australia, Germany, France, Spain.
So, Emily, I'd like you to tell me a little bit more about the places that you've been to. You remember the last session you were telling me about many countries that you've been to, even
in Bosnia in '94. It was there I saw death up close. A girl who lived in our street was shot. I can only remember the sound of and her head blowing up about 5 steps from me. My father pushed me and my mother back home. We left on the next day, just carrying our clothes. During the flight between Sarajevo and Rome, I had this terrible headache. And a seizure. From then on, I often had seizures. And I always dreamed about the Bosnian girl being shot. But in my dream, When I look at her, I see my own face, full of blood.
What childhood memories do you have of other countries?
Actually, none. I have to try really hard to remember something. My mother told me that the memories I did remember were not real.
Not real? What? Did you make them up?
Yeah, I guess that's the answer. I made the memories up. I checked if some of the places I did remember were real, but they don't exist. They are my creations. The only real memories are those of the ballet classes, the recitals.
And Sarajevo.
And Sarajevo. That's truth. Sarajevo. I remember the street. That smell in the air. The color of blood. My fear.
It's alright. It's okay. It's okay.
It's alright. Breathe.
I don't remember anything from before, but I can remember almost everything from after that day.
Well, Emily, do you often get lost when you're out? When you go out?
Get lost?
Yeah. You don't know where you were, or where you left the car. You know, why you went out. Sort of thing like, why did I come to this place?
I often went through that. Until the day I fainted during a rehearsal. I was 19 and I stopped dancing.
I have never seen a ballerina as competent as her. She didn't just dance. She got into the character. There was her way of being. She really lived that. I have never seen a performance of Clara, Kitri, or Medora like hers. She could have been a second Pavlova easily. I got hypnotized by seeing her doing the fete. It looked like she was weightless, and her jumps, they were strong and light. Every time she did one, I thought of Nijinsky. But her instability made her unreliable. Sometimes she was depressed, other times well, then grumpy or absent-minded for no reason. One day, she simply stopped in the middle of Kitty's challenge, and it was a dress rehearsal, and she stopped. I even thought it was an absence crisis, but she lost her mind. Even today, though, she's still the best. It's a shame she lost it.
My life stopped.
I will sleep. Yes or no?
So.
Hey, how about a bit more wine or something to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now you take for this.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
She stopped. She was depressed. She stopped.
Ciò che non ho saputo e ciò che avrei potuto fare di me non l'ho fatto.
Hey, honey. Is everything okay?
Je voudrais aller chez moi.
Emily!
All right, Miss Emily. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I hope you like some classical music. I don't know if someone offered you some coffee, but feel free to grab anytime you want. Because I see my company as a family, Miss Emily. And I won't lie to you. We really like your resume, and I do believe we have a position for you right here in our content production sector. I know it's quite of a shock, but let me just stop here. And okay, can you be here tomorrow 10 a.m., Ms. Emily? Ms. Emily? Can you be here tomorrow, 10 a.m.?
Nein, danke. Nein. Entschuldigen Sie.
What did you call me?
Nein, danke.
Get the fuck out of my office! Jake! Fuck, where's my fucking assistant? Jake! Fuck!
I want to go back to our last session. So, in the shooting, the only real memory you have is of an open environment.
Now, why is that? Why is that? What do you think? I have an idea.
Because of my fear?
No, Emily. Because of life.
Life? What life? The girl who died was the same age as me, perhaps even younger.
That shot brought you into the world. You were like an autistic person, so as not to suffer from the constant moving. Your world was your house and your studio. Remember, Emily, the control environment. Now that shot that almost hit you brought you into reality.
Are you saying that the girl died so the world could make sense to me?
No, but you carry that guilt. That explains why you dream about her, but with your face.
Lifestyle.
You carry that guilt. Look at me. All right. Now see. You're losing control. You're dreaming about her. That was you punishing yourself.
He could have missed the shot. Why did she have to die? Just so I could wake up. Why didn't he shoot her leg? Or mine?
Because snipers shoot to kill. With you or without you, on that street should have died. Emily, the horror of the world brought you into it.
Now think. She had a stake. Did it help in any way?
Did it? No, it didn't. So, what does that mean? It is what we live through, wherever we are, that makes us who we are. See, did you notice something good?
What?
You are not stateless. You're universal. You speak more than 4 languages. You got to know all the great ballet stages in the world. You saw war and you saw peace. You can dance and play the piano. You know every dance and music style. And remember, you were a child. Don't you think a child has a right to be shocked by what you saw? And did you notice how smart you were?
What do you mean by smart?
You realized you had to be careful. That make believe would not save you from a shot. Well, that's being a smart kid. That's cleverness.
And did it to have to be that way?
No. But it happened. And you took advantage of it. Now, it wasn't you who put the sniper there. It wasn't you who decided to live there. It wasn't you who wanted to go out on the street that day. So, nothing had ever depended on you until that moment. Only that day you woke up. That precise day. And, well, to wake up like that, Emily, it leaves marks. Which we're cleaning up.
to move forward. I talked it to my analyst, and he said that listening to the habanera when I was ready to give up dancing was a rebirth, you know. Yeah, he said Carmen was transgressive. She enchanted others with her dance. He told me to transgress, to enchant again. I know I will not be able to dance again. But I have an idea, and I would like you to help me.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
My God.
Full theater. Happy?
Yeah, like Odette in Siegfried's Arms.